Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Yarin, and today I wanted to do a video talking about call to action buttons. These are these well-known CTAs that are sprinkled all over our websites. We're gonna cover why they matter, what's their value, and sort of the best practice into crafting the perfect CTA in order to convert the majority of our traffic. So let's get started. Hey everyone, if you're new here, my name is Yarin. I help companies grow and scale their marketing efforts. And today we're talking about call to action, CTA. So what is a CTA? Well, in essence, CTA is a button that essentially help you as a user to sort of navigate the website and understand what are the next steps in your user journey as a buyer, as a potential prospect. There are many elements that comprise of the perfect CTA, but keep in mind it depends on your target audience, meaning you always need to test it rigorously. All of the best advice in the world cannot replace proper A/B testing and sort of understand what resonates with your audience. Okay, so what are sort of the most important elements when we break down CTAs? Well, first things first, we have the text. That's probably the most important element of a CTA, the text on the button. So the text generally should convey importance, should be clear and concise, should convey urgency, and sort of be as short and condensed as possible. Meaning you do not have the room to write a whole sentence. You cannot write, get started now to get blah, 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 blah. Nobody's going to read it. Nobody's going to click on that. It needs to be short and to the point. Second element, the design. Design is probably the second most important element. The color of the CTA, the size of the CTA. Now, generally speaking, you want to pick colors that stand out, that are prominent and sort of differentiate from the background. So they're gonna be visible and they're gonna sort of encourage the buyer to click. The last thing you want to do is have them blend away in the background image or in the overall website. Third element, the placement. You want to place the CTA strategically based on the user's behavior on your webpage. Now, it is highly advisable to use visual analysis tool like we talked about before, like Clarity, like Hotjar, like Full Story, that essentially offer you a visual analysis and understand the different patterns of usage from your website, meaning you get to know how far your users scroll on the website, areas on the website that they sort of lean and wait to scroll and read, areas where they click. Plenty of data points in order to understand and to assess what is the best placement for your CTAs. Now, let's talk about some of the best practices with CTAs. As I mentioned earlier, it's really important to test rigorously and an ongoing manner how you place and what CTAs are you using. So I would definitely encourage to do a lot of A/B testings analyze different types of CTAs, analyze in all of their elements, meaning try out CTAs with different style, different size, different color, different text. Sometimes a great CTA can skyrocket your conversion rate. Sometimes the difference between start now and get started and test drive can make all the difference in the world. Another important aspect is personalization. There is no way in 2024 that multiple well-distinguished ICPs, meaning ideal customer profile for your product, will necessarily see the same CTA and the same experience. So personalization matters quite a lot and can really skyrocket your conversion rates if done right. Fortunately, we live in a day and age where there are plenty of tools that can help us with the personalization efforts, and usually it comes as a feature in your A/B testing platform. You can just segment and pinpoint the desired ICP, whether they came from a dedicated campaign, whether you flag them based on some other characteristics, and you just create an optimized experience for them with tailored messaging, tailored CTA and buttons, etc. Another best practice is always conveying urgency and scarcity. Urgency and scarcity are like two significant psychological effects that have a really high impact on all of us as human beings. It doesn't matter B2B, B2C. At the end of the day, you have human beings that make the decision. So creating a sense of urgency to prompt immediate action works, and it can really expedite the user journey and raise your conversion rate. Now, let's go and talk about a few examples of some top-notch companies doing a great job with their CTAs. First one, Canva. Canva is doing a great job on their website, conveying you that it's super easy to just start and design a great looking whatever it is that you need to accomplish today. Currently, they're having such a wide variety of templates that are basically designed to match nearly every use case, from whiteboards to docs to presentations to entire websites and even video. And you can notice on the website that they're essentially encouraging you to just start designing. It doesn't matter whether you're a pro, whether you're a hobbyist, or whether you're an enterprise company looking for a tool for your team. You can just start. Another great example is Monday.com. Monday.com, a well-known company, been around for a while now. And what I really like about their approach is that they basically have a unified messaging of get started and sort of sprinkled it across the website. Here it is again. They have a component, a visual, get started. Component, some text to illustrate that sub-product of theirs, the Monday CRM, get started. Monday for dev, get started. There is a value in consistency and in having the same great CTA across your different parts of the website. So, CTAs, call to actions, are super important part of any modern website and is a key component in the path to conversion, taking your users from A to B, conveying the value that your company, your product offers, and there is a room for so much customization, experimentation, etc. So be sure to check out and personalize and A/B test as much as you can in order to figure out what works for your ICP.